What is up, guys? Let me turn this off so I don't get copyrighted. I have got a pretty, what I'm going to say, pretty cool thing I'm going to show you guys. Now, I've shown you guys in a couple of videos already what I'm going to show you here in a few minutes. But if you stick around this whole entire video, you guys may be in the running for something. So definitely watch the whole video. Secondly, I'm going to show you something that I have, like I said, that is just such a game changer. I've mentioned it before. It's just check it out, guys. I think you're going to like it. All right, well, so the first thing I want to do is while I'm standing here cooling down, because believe it or not, riding one of these bikes, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, it's about 65, but it's still a lot of work. Now, I don't sweat a whole lot, and it's pretty warm. You know, I'm hauling butt down these trails, you know, probably, and I say hauling butt, but if you're riding a bike fast on these trails at about 5 miles an hour or so, that's pretty quick. So, you know, it's a lot of work watching for six to hit you and all, but in the meantime, there's a couple things I want to talk about now. If you guys are riding with somebody, I'm gonna give you little tips that I've come up with, and I haven't been riding long, but I've been riding long enough to know now that if you are riding with somebody, don't be first, because I'm wearing so many spider webs, it's unbelievable, and it's terrible. Let them go and get all the spider webs first. Another thing is wear boots of some sort, something with a lot of, especially if you're on trails. Now if you're on the road, you know, maybe not, but on the trail, definitely, because I'm telling you, these sticks come out of nowhere and they fly up and they hit you. And a lot of the times, boots, even though it still hurts, if you think about wearing tennis shoes, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying, or even, you know, if it hits your shins, you know, boots are high enough to, you know, ward that off. And believe me, it is a big help. Now, obviously, there is a lot more to these bikes than I know, because I am just barely starting my riding career, I guess you could say, on these bikes. But I will tell you, from what I know now, it is amazing. I don't know why in the heck I waited so incredibly long to actually physically buy one and do this. Now, you can buy one of these bikes from a store. I'm gonna tell you a little quick story, and we'll get going. First of all, I want to show you how many miles I have on. But the story I have to tell you is, the first time I ever saw one of these bikes, I thought, oh my gosh, you know, how in the heck could something like this with a battery pull a fat boy through the woods up hills? And I'm gonna tell you, there are a lot of hills here, and not have a moment's issue. I don't know. You know, I was up in Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, at that big old hunting show, and there was a quiet cat dealer there. And I picked the bike up, and man, this thing weighs almost as much as I do. And he was like, yeah, well, it doesn't, and it will definitely pull you up any hill that you can put it up. And I was like, I don't know about that. Guaranteed me. I asked him right then, can I drive it? I changed my mind. He said, well, are you really interested in it? I was like, well, maybe, it depends. So after I saw the price, I was like, you know what? I don't even care to pull me. It's too high for me. So 2 years later, I went to a local bike shop, and I asked them, I said, you know, they had some, I want to say they were Hemways. I'm not even sure what brand it was. Anyway, they were really, really nice. They were about $4,000-ish. And I thought, man, that's high dollar. I asked him the same thing. I said, do you think this bike will pull me up a hill? No problem in the woods, blah, 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 blah. And he said, oh man, trust me. And this was a big boy too. He said, it pulls me up, and there was a hill outside this place. He said, it'll pull me up that hill and never bog down. I said, I'll tell you what, let me take it outside and try it, and I changed my mind. He said, are you gonna buy one, or are you just browsing today? Same question. I was like, well, I don't know. He said, well, until you can make that decision, it'll be in here, and it'll be here on sale anytime you're ready for it. And I was like, I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you a couple more things real quick. I'm gonna finish this video up. It's gonna be a very short video, obviously. I'm just out here riding, and I love it. But there will be some drone footage near the end of this, the bike and me and so on and so forth. But I'm going to tell you a couple other things I've learned real quick, and I'll tell you, there will be another review on this bike, obviously. You know, my bike was not nowhere near the price that you see in the stores. You guys can make these bikes for way cheaper, almost, I'm gonna say almost a quarter of the price that you see in these big box stores, and you'll have a better product. You guys know, if you have an aftermarket car or whatever, you put aftermarket parts on, usually they're a lot better than most of the time, especially when you pay the extra money. Now, this bike here has got a lot of high quality parts on it. I'm gonna come back, like I said, periodically and give you reviews on it and tell you how I feel. Now, I don't think I'm gonna take it in the deer woods much because the brakes are noisy, but of course I could fix that. But I just feel like, why would I want to screw somebody's, you know, hunting up? So I probably won't do that. But one more little tip that I want to tell you guys is extremely important is this right here. As you guys see, my pant leg is tucked into my boot. If you do not do that, the chain, because I don't have a chain guard on, will grab your pants and rip it. Now, these aren't ripped because I forgot to do it as soon as I got on the bike, and it pulled it right in there because I have those flare bottom pants or whatever, you know, well, you can see right here what I got. And it didn't rip my pants, luckily. Usually it does. But I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. But just tuck them in your boots or wear some gaiters or something, or tie them close, unless you got skinny jeans, which this guy ain't wearing no skinny jeans. So anyway, let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. As you can see, there's no chain guard, and what happens, my pant leg gets wrapped up right in there. It pulls the chain off every time, which is great. Not really, but anyway, that's it. So stick around for the drone footage, and I will see you guys on the next one, guys. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. So before all the drone footage actually starts, I wanted to purposely act like I was in the video because I want to see how many of you guys are actually going to stick around. Now, if you guys are interested in flashlights like I am, I will be giving away this headlamp right here. All you need to do to win this headlamp, obviously you had to make it this far in the video, but secondly, you need to go down in the descriptions and tell me why you should win this. I want a good response. The best one, it could be something that's made up or something that is true. The best one will win this. All right, stick around for drone footage, guys.